idyllic setting for the midpoint of the WRC season. The greatest drivers in the world are in town, poised, ready and waiting to do battle. Among them, one of the finest of his generation. Robert Kubica is back home, where it all began. A changed man, on the surface at least. Welcome to round 7 of the World Rally Championship back in Poland for the first time in 5 years. One man in particular is very much among friends.
I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy also for the fans, because I think it's very good for them to have opportunity to see the top class drivers and top cars.
Robert Kubica, just one of the stars here as Poland treats us to a real roller coaster ride. This is one ultra-fast event.
MotoGP and F1, they do over 300 k's an hour, but they have half-a-mile runoff. We're doing it between the bushes, so on gravel.
Which is sure to lead to some lively and unpredictable action, as we shall be seeing very shortly. The best of Rally Poland coming up, along with a timely reminder of what happened here 5 years ago. One of the most embarrassing and costly finales in WRC history.
Looking back now, then it's probably what it did cost us the World Championship.
Rally Poland, round 7 of 13, exactly halfway through a season dominated by Volkswagen. 4 wins for world champion Sebastian Ogier, 2 for teammate Jari-Matti Latvala. That inter-team rivalry adding extra spice to the championship battle. Ogier's victory last time out in Sardinia sees the Frenchman extending his lead in the championship to 33 points over Latvala. Mads Osberg leading the rest of the field, third for Citroën. In the manufacturers, VW enjoying a comfortable lead. Difficult to see anyone putting a spanner in their works as they look for back-to-back world titles, but still a long way to go. We're in the spectacular Mazurian Lake District of Poland, northeast of the capital Warsaw. Rally HQ based in Mikołajki, with a trip over the border for a day's rallying in Lithuania on Friday. 337 kilometres high-speed action to come, starting with 3 opening stages on Thursday evening. So, what exactly can we expect here in Poland? Let's find out now with our commentator, John Desborough.
A gentle eastern wind, a quiet walk through the barley, but you might need to hurry to see 2 greats of motorsport and to hear the secret to taming this event, starting with stage 1.
Quite impressive stage, I would say, because in the end it's very fast stage, especially in the beginning, but it will be quite difficult to feel straight away the grip. Most important thing is that to see the pace notes if are working properly, and if everything is working, you know, to get straight away your confidence.
You can imagine in a recce we come there with 70 kph only, and easily with the rally car we are doing a lot around 160 or 170, so that's tricky. Even though you have everything on your nose, you're hesitating all the time a little bit how it's going to react on that pump, and is the road going to be wide enough to be able to get through.
Right, let's get this road on the show, and launching himself into the second half of his season, Sebastian Ogier, and as championship leader the rules say he goes first. Rules he hates, because those unused stages, they're the dirtiest and they're the slowest to drive through. Normally the slowest to drive through, that is. Starting his weekend 2 minutes later, teammate Jari-Matti Latvala. But look at the clocks, and what an immediate contrast to Ogier's drive. These opening 14.5 kilometres must feel like 114 to Latvala. He's about to drop almost a second a kilometre to his teammate. He's handing his biggest rival an immediate advantage. Mikkelson's been keen to tell us that he loves these fast-flowing roads. Just look at them. He doesn't hang about on the opening 14.5 either. Mikkelsen turned 25 this week, but as you can see, he's still the nipper of the VW team, and a nippy one as well. His is the second fastest time. There's also a great start for Chris Meek.
150, keep left for right, tight into 5 right, plus for 100.
His time is the third quickest on this opening stage. Now, Meek's competed in Poland before in a two-wheel drive Citroen with less grunt. He settles quickly and is faster than his teammate Osberg. But there's really only one driver most fans are here to see, and this is him, Poland's very own Robert Kubica. And he's celebrating the World Championship's return to his home by pimping his ride. His Fiesta has a new red and white livery, and in it he turns in one of the best starts of the season.
Thanks, John. Yes, a promising opening run from Kubica, but despite being first on those dusty roads, it's Ogier who takes the early lead, fractionally quicker than teammate Mikkelsen. Chris Meek also enjoying a good start, but a promising opening stage from the local hero. Robert Kubica nowadays adopting a more measured approach to his driving after a succession of crashes earlier this season, and looking to continue that impressive transition from circuit racing to rally in front of his home fans here.
I think we have to keep our feet on the ground, and we cannot expect miracles, but I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy also for the fans, because I think it's very good for them to have opportunity to see the top class drivers and top cars.
Where would you like to be on Sunday? What's your perfect result for this rally?
To be honest, Sunday I hope to finish the rally with no mistakes, and if I'm happy with what I have done, I will be very happy and very proud of it. To be honest, the result doesn't really matter. It can be whatever it is. The most important is the feeling of having done a good rally and a good job.
Well, having made a bright start to his home events, it appears Robert Kubica has hit a spot of trouble as he arrives back from stage 2. Certainly a smashed windscreen and some other seemingly superficial damage to his Fiesta. It could have been much worse though, and we're about to find out why as we return to stage 2 on board with Kubica at speed, going well, but then he's off. Kubica rolls, ending up with the car on its side. Fortunately, local fans are quickly on the scene to the rescue, and Kubica is soon back on all fours and away, remarkably losing less than half a minute in the process. Let's find out from Kubica now exactly what happened there.
I just brake over the crest, and the car was unloaded a bit, and I went into the field, but there was too big drop, and we have a roll. Okay, it was quite soft roll, not high speed, but yeah, that's how it is. It's a shame, but still the rally is very long.
A lucky escape then. So we know Kubica needs a new windscreen, and there's plenty of time to fix that in the regroup between stages 2 and 3. But is there any further damage? Anything that could really compromise this, his home rally? Enter the FIA safety delegate, carefully checking the Fiesta's roll cage. Thankfully, Kubica is clear to continue as we prepare for stage 3. The short run through the Mikko Waikki Super Special, scene of one of the most dramatic finales in recent WRC history 5 years ago. Finns Mikko Hirvonen and Jari-Matti Latvala, then teammates at Ford, were flying in 2009 and seemingly heading for a perfect 1-2 finish after world champion Sebastian Loeb had unusually gone off. Hirvonen and Latvala just had the final short sprint through the Super Special to negotiate.
We had Jari-Matti in second, Sebastian had problems. It was absolutely looking like it was going to be a dream result. Within walking distance of the main service park, there's the final Super Special stage, and did have a word with Jari, and because obviously I think he wanted to try and win the stage. I said, no, look, it's important that we get Mikko to come over the line first, because he will be the first one over the actual finish line. But then for some unknown reason, which probably Jari will be able to tell you exactly what happened, but he just clipped one of the 45-gallon drums that's on the side, and of course it was filled with concrete and with an open wheel on the steering.
First I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw something over there, and I still thought that's you know, maybe he got a puncture and I'm just catching him, but then he was standing still over there, so it was quite unbelievable to see. But he did everything he could to finish the rally, but it just didn't work out.
We even had the top wrapper off both champagne bottles, and then for it all to go horribly wrong. Probably something that's taken me probably 5 years to get over, actually.
You can't really remember anything from the stages from that time, and also anyway there were bad memories for me from the rally, so I wiped up everything out from my memory. So it was like a new start for me.
You know, it's one of those things, you know, it was just there, a few kilometers to do, and we could have had first and second, but you know, it happens.
At the time you don't think it's going to cost you the World Championship, but looking back now, then it probably, well, it did cost us the World Championship.
5 years on then, could Jari-Matti Latvala put half a decade of personal torment behind him in the setting sun and dust of stage 3?
So here he is again, where it all went wrong. The picture of calm. Can it have really hurt that much? We're about to find out. Jari-Matti Latvala and Mika Antola in the outside lane of the opening Super Special. Chris Meek on the inside lane. Watch out for those obstacles. Well, that's where it was. And that surely must mean that Jari-Matti Latvala has slain the ghost. He punches the air. He's beaten the demon. It was close even this time, but the demon is beaten.
I finally finished the stage. Now I can breathe and my heart is relieved. I can start our rally now. It's been so much, so many bad memories, and I could see the finish of this stage. Helps a lot. But still, on the same corner where I hit this that year, the straw bales were really nasty positions. I nearly was hitting this time as well, so I can see that the corner was bad as well.
One very happy and relieved Jari-Matti Latvala, a joyful catharsis no less, tainted only by teammate Ogier, eclipsing everyone in the setting sun, fully 2.7 seconds quicker through there to take the overnight lead. An eventful start to Rally Poland with much more blistering action to come on these high-speed roads, including a controversial and frustrating cross-border trip into Lithuania in just a moment.